pulled off a few upsets, beat Giddy 2-0. Giddy immediately into playing Cake, who is very good. That was a 2-1 set. And then he went to play Simon, and Simon was literally, game 2, it was on, I believe it was like Town, or maybe it was Lilat.
It was a close game, but I don't think we have time to analyze it here because we got 2 new players on the screen starting off. We've got Skitz versus Orex.
Thanks for having faith in me, partner. I was going to get there, but here we are. And speaking of Town and City, as I was talking about, here we are on Town and City. So, yeah, Skitz with the Wario, Orex with the Peach. Both of these guys have been performing up to their expectations today. They're, you know, expected to go deep into any bracket they enter now, and you watch them play, you see why. I talked about Skitz earlier, just saying, hey, this guy, you know, he's developed potential that was seen very early on, and Orex is another one of those guys where he just went, you know, a couple holes to clean up in his game, and then all of a sudden he's going to be a threat to win any tournament.
Yeah, and, you know, if y'all didn't see the earlier set between Skitz and Mars, Skitz was behind in quite a few of those games and pulled out wins out of nowhere because, you know, Wario's got that potential and Skitz has the potential to bring it out of him. Right now, Orex is bringing the bike back out at Skitz.
He said bike street's back, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, bike explodes on for some shield pressure. Skitz, though, overextending and putting himself into a corner, which is a scary place to be against Orex. And at this percent, you know, it's really only worth it to do that if you're going to be going for a kill move,
punish?
Right?
That's
wow.
Big extension on the hitbox from the up smash, pushes the opponent away really far, similar to Mario's. So the shield grab wasn't able to reach. Miss tech means that's going to be a dash attack Skitz was ready for.
Definitely one of the ways he's found a lot of kill confirms today is with that dash attack. And yeah, Orex looking a little bit shaky, right? He's dropped a couple of opportunities where there could have been a kill, right? Playing a little bit more, I don't know, like a preemptive instead of reactive in a few situations. And now Skitz taking big advantage. He's got the stock lead, and maybe even more damage coming if he can get away from this ledge trap that Orex is setting up.
Oh, just the lingering hit of the forward air is able to do it, and air buys him some space. Almost dying off the top to down air. Great job avoiding the reading rainbow. Sitting at 170.
If anybody is doing reading right now, it is Skitz. He has been on top of Orex, but finally the reading rainbow comes in for Orex himself. He's got quite a comeback to mount right now.
Yeah, Holden just gets smacked right on the way down as soon as the invincibility drops. Orex is not playing around. He wants to bring this right back to an even game.
He's keeping the pressure on. Great read on that empty land there from Skitz. We'll see him take back center stage, but man, that's going to be the battle in this game, right? Is trying to get back center stage.
Oh!
Bomb! Skitz perfect spacing to not get hit by that.
It just barely avoids it. Jumps in time now. Resigned to the ledge here.
I promise we don't play a party game. I promise this is a real fighting game.
Very real fighting game.
Very, very real.
Oh, yeah. Covers the neutral get-up timing with Buenos Dias. Comes in with the forward tilt.
Now, once again, with this 126 lead, maybe looking for a waft right now, but knew that that was not the setup.
Yeah, no, he needed the extra damage there. Maybe if he caught a defensive option, up tilt could have set up from there. But back air, definitely going to take away the rage. Knocks him off the side. Landing up air. Oh, if he got the second hit of that neutral air, I think it was over. I think it was over, but Orex was able to DI out of that. Now, avoiding the falling up air.
Ooh. And that probably parries anything that comes after that up air, but don't worry about parrying that. Like you said, a little bit more percent and that falling up air.
It's so dangerous because even if you block it, you're sitting there and they've landed that falling up air. They've got some advantage. You're waiting for their next option. And if you miss on that one, maybe they go for a down tilt and they still find some kind of confirm.
Well, and in that specific situation, too, Orex did not have enough shield left to take up air into waft on his shield. That would have still been the game. Would have broken his shield. Could have been a big forward smash. So we're going to game 2. We're going to small battlefield. Orex is, quote-unquote, switching it up. He's gone to the Daisy this time, as he likes to do. We'll see. Small battlefield, we saw Skitz taking really good advantage of this earlier when he was playing against Marcel, but crucially, he was taking advantage of a weakness in the game plan where Marcel was not covering the platforms particularly well at that point in the set, and Orex has been very, very good, not only this set, but historically at covering platforms.
Honestly, the way that I've seen Skitz playing with these platforms and the way he's utilizing them along with Wario's air drift, I feel like this is just an amazing stage for Wario because he basically has control with his drift of a full side of the stage, no matter where the opponent is. And if he needs to, he can just cover to the other platform.
Yeah.
It really reminds me of the way that Tweak used to play Squirtle on PS2 back in the day, where he'd just sit on the plat, kind of camp plat, and then either fall down with an aerial or empty land and jump back and try to bait you.
Yeah, definitely using it as a place to take advantage of really, really good defensive tools, especially in particular to movement. And I mean, you can see just how risk-free it seems sometimes for Skitz to just go right to center stage and, you know, force the slower character in Daisy to come right back at him. And at 129%, all this is going to take 4 tilt back air at the ledge, and that's a dead stock.
Yeah, it comes out. Nair is so difficult to deal with from Wario because it's got the long... The first hitbox comes out extremely fast. Then it lasts for a very long time. If you end up messing up and getting hit by the second one, he gets big combos. It's a really rough scenario, especially with that air drift. Turnip snipes him at the bike, but he's still able to hold.
That's like the opposite of a movie where somebody crashes into a fruit stand.
Yeah.
This is a fruit stand crashing into somebody.
Right, the cabbages have come back for revenge.
My cabbages!
Oh, no, he has
perfectly
no jump.
placed, and he's not willing to burn the waft to make that recovery, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, not at this point. You really want to just take this stock and then blast through the next one with that waft. You know that you're able to take that stock loss here.
Oh, great read there by Orex, knowing that Skitz was going to come down with the empty land because he's looking for a grounded option to finish out this kill like that forward tilt. And right there, perfect spacing again around the forward tilt. He knows that Skitz feels like that's his win condition, and he's taken that read to 83%.
I mean, at this point, dash attack could definitely take it. We could see a back air for sure. But all of his options, Orex is just ready for them. He's not really particularly scared of grab, so he's just playing outside of the range.
He's got a great sense of Skitz's rhythm, too. It seems like after one whiffed move from Orex, Skitz will come right back in with an attack to try and counter hit. And right there again, perfect spacing, really good knowledge you can see of Wario's threat zone.
Yeah, did a couple empty hops in a place where it looked like that was a clear forward air, and then just barely backed out of the range.
Yeah,
Waits
Orex,
for the timing.
Orex has really tuned into Skitz's win conditions, but that time the positioning from Skitz right there after whiffing the one move came right back in with the dash attack, and he's back in this game.
Yeah, I mean, see, this is why saving the waft is so important, because one combo here could potentially set up into the waft. Do we see it here? No.
He just takes the big percent.
Yeah, he wanted that clean up air. There's an opportunity there for a little reset where maybe he could have baited something into an up tilt, and that could have done it, but he wanted to just take the clean damage.
Now ledge trap guaranteed against the Daisy, and great coverage of that platform again. I feel like Orex is just so good at covering that aerial game. That was a dangerous up B out of shield. Oh my god!
Gets him with the wheelie. Look, Mom.
No hands. Slamming down, and now all of a sudden with a big play there from Skitz, bloop and a blast. It's all he needs to win this game too. Quite a blast it would be. Oh my god, is the blast coming?
Doesn't get the second up air, but we do see almost landing on the plat. That could have been spooky. Waits.
Oh, he's being so patient, and I love it. He knows that the rage is really affecting his ability to combo into that waft, but at this point it will definitely kill.
Look, see, the platforms are letting him just fly to the other side of the stage whenever he wants, and it's so difficult to contest.
No bikes to mix up the landing.
Yeah, no bike at
Oh my god! I thought that was Skitz's game, but Orex slapped him out of the sky and said, give it to me.
And just in time, too, because you could see the waft was actually starting up. He was going to try to use the invincibility to blast through, but Orex kind of just in time. It was a moment where Skitz had used all of his resources, and at that point he said, if I get this damage, I don't need to, feed for waft if you live somehow, right? So brilliant idea from Skitz, but just a frame or two too late. So Orex was able to clinch that game.
Yeah, and evidently this is a 3 out of 5 because we're
winners quarters.
It's a smaller tournament tonight, so we're saying, all right, well, we'll run best of 5 as much as we can. Oh, it's 2 out of 3.
No. Skitz won game 1.
Oh, I forgot. He totally did, and convincingly so.
Yeah. So we're going back to the Peach.
Dude, my memory is so bad.
Yeah.
My apologies to the Twitch chat. This will be fixed next week when I'm back on Adderall.
God bless.
But for right now, deal with it. It's game 3. Skitz and Orex are going at it on Pokemon Stadium 2. And Orex is back to the Peach to blend in with the stage.
And already starting off hot with big damage, 70%, and continuing the ledge trap. The bike buys Skitz some space, but even with his drift, Orex is there. He knows max range.
Now, we want to talk about blending. Orex put Skitz in the blender there at the start of the game, but he's firing right back with some utensils of his own. 64%? Not a bad string.
And we go forward here, just boxing Peach out of the corner, finally pulling out these grabs. We have not seen quite a bit of them from Skitz so far, just trying to use his drift and aerial hitboxes to try to stay safe. But every once in a while, you got to threaten the grabs, make them not feel comfortable with the shield.
Skitz has been threatening these ledge traps in a much different way already in this Game 3. And a bit in the Game 2 compared to the Game 1. Orex not looking any different. Still getting quite a nice read on that aerial movement from Skitz. Big forward there to take the stock. Oh my gosh, the big head.
He got the cross up, and Orex whiffing out of shield is what gave Skitz that opportunity. Up tilt now, or up throw rather, is big damage. He has the turnip in hand.
Oh, he caught it back too.
Almost
He's looking like Rob.
Almost went for the double. He said, this isn't garlic, but it'll do. Oh, I thought
he went to in and out, and he said, all right, double time.
Just out of range of the turnip, he ran away.
Oh, the bike to cover again. Dude, Skitz using this bike a lot more in this matchup and using it to cover all of that aerial space, which Orex is usually so good at dominating.
Trying to cover the roll just out of range of the forward air. Come back with the slap, the back air.
Ooh, this is such good patience here from Skitz. Whiffing moves that are very obviously not punishable. Oh, yes, it is.
That's a big stitch. Oh, it blew up the bike.
Oh.
That I hope you got insurance.
I was about to say, I don't think that Farmers is coming back to give you anything for that one. You told me, you're telling me a turnip broke your bike?
That's in the Axe of God bit that's not covered.
Yeah. They'll put that in the Farmers commercial too. They'll be like, turnip blew up your bike? No problem. I'm J.K. Simmons, and Peach just took that stock to send it. I'm stopping the bit now because we're one stock apiece in Game 3. Next stock moves on to winner semis into top 8 winner side.
And we got a full waft, but that down tilt, it doesn't matter what the timer's at. You don't have to hold it. It's always ready. Oh.
Skitz, the patience is still there, not wanting to burn the waft too early. Orex is making it look like it might be his downfall right now, 100%.
Found his way out of the corner. He's stuck on the other side. Doesn't get the landing up air, so the pressure is gone. Oh.
Orex eliminating the bike so that it is not there just to fart on it.
Nair is able to push him back out of the corner. Bike's still here, but he catches the landing.
What a read. Orex with a pop-off on that, too.
Not even the strong hit of the up smash, but he got sent flying off the top.
Yeah. And that's such a good read on positioning. I mean, again, even the sour spot, just that little bit of butter that he put on it.
Caught him DIing in at that point because he's trying to empty land really close to Orex, maybe set up an up tilt, maybe set up pressure, some kind of setup into the waft.